Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Mass Delusion. In today's episode, it's going to be a little different. I recently went through a strange phase where I looked up to a man that I always thought was
above human, above the law.
Some of you might think he's a sham. Some of you have been sinking into mass delusion that this man is a god. I mean, he might be a god. I mean, anyway, I fell under an elusive spell. I was caught in his eye. He caught me in his gaze. I seen him for what he was. Only after it was too late. Only after I was sucked in to a world of deceit. Some of you may know him as Marshall Lawson. Others may know him in movies like Under Siege. Or who could forget the even better sequel, Under Siege 2.
Yeah, I just,
The man. The myth.
Steven Seagal.
But yeah, this video is just going to be documenting the dangers of falling under a spell like someone like that. But before you watch it, I just want to give you a warning. I don't want to trigger anyone. You know, if you're suffering mass delusion from Steven Seagal, don't watch this because it's going to be heartbreaking and it's going to shatter your reality for a minute. I mean, your reality is going to everything is going to seem topsy-turvy, upside down world. So, or you know what? It might be better for you to watch it. So, stay tuned.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Huh? So what are you doing?
Man, I've been watching Steven Seagal all week.
Anyone who threatens the state.
Just what I've been doing
all week.
Just what You literally were in here like yesterday. I was in here watching other Steven Seagal movies. I don't know why you think it's so weird. I haven't seen this one yet. I was gonna watch the trailer for it first because
I don't think you should see any of them.
I don't think you understand who the fuck you're talking about, bro.
I'll pause it.
I don't even think you're ready to see this shit, dude.
I felt like a machine for the past 2 years.
Really, bro? You're taking this so out of context.
What other fucking context?
Okay, you know what, dude? Stop it. Stop. If I want to be Steven Seagal, I'll fucking be Steven Seagal.
What are you doing?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, again?
Dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me see your face.
You don't know Seagal.
Hey, put the glasses on.
You've probably never even fucking seen a Seagal.
Put the glasses on.
Shut up. Fucking loser. What the fuck? Get out of my face, dude. Stop.
Okay, Mr. Seagal. The first question I have for you, my notes is,
Can't you see I'm in a strenuous work belt? It's so rude of you interviewers.
so what do you have to say to the critics who gave your second movie ever 0?
Well, I have to say they haven't watched it.
They watched it. They just,
Must not have watched it all the way through.
okay.
A lot of people would critique me, say that I'm a sham, say that I'm a fraud.
And
They don't know that my eyes can see through things like that. See, I learned this in Japan about 35, 40 years ago. About the time I learned that kick that I taught Anderson Silva. That front kick. I'll show you it. That killed me.
we have to continue the interview.
I don't continue interviewers. I let them proceed.
Well, question 2 was where you got the name for the character Marshall Lawson.
It's a play on martial law. You can hear it in the name.
I couldn't.
It was actually my thinking. It's pretty clever if you ask me.
I still know a thing or two.
Okay.
You would have thought.
You were the first American, allegedly, to teach Aikido in Japan.
That's right. Taught it in Japan. Those fools didn't know what they were doing. They were over there slapsticking, jabberjawing. I went over there and twisted some wrists, bent some knees, and showed them what they were missing. It was the biggest impact they had had since Nagasaki.
I learned it, sort of a variation of that in Japan probably 30, 40 years ago.
The last question we have, you've claimed it to be completely false. And I just wanted to ask you if the story about you getting in a headlock and shitting yourself is true.
What?
You got into a
Repeat the question.
you got into an altercation.
Repeat.
You got into an altercation where you claimed that you were impermeable to headlocks.
And I still to this day am.
But that's not how the story went,
Give me
though.
a headlock then.
That's not how the
Come
story
here and try
went.
to give me a headlock.
The story went.
Come here and try to give me a headlock. Miss, would you like to come out here and be an example? Sir, would you like to come out here and be an example? Put my firearm down. You can see here, fully unwilling participant. All right, I'm gonna ask you to run it.
Come at me.
I don't know. Come on, Steven. Now you can see there that he came in with a strategy that I just hadn't foreseen. That was a lie, because I did see it. What he didn't know is when he engaged me. Come on, engage me. Engage me, come on. Put your hands on
You want me to go slow or you want me to go fast?
Put your hands on my shoulders. Now see, what he didn't know is that if I come here, strike down, bend his wrist back, it's over for him. See? Over. You can see how unwilling he was. Hey, you sit down. You see how unwilling he was.
That wasn't the question, though. The question was, did you shit yourself during the headlock?
Shut the fuck up.
The
That's
question
not
was,
part of
did
this
you-
interview. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, Steven Seagal!
Too weak. Oh, don't kill me.
I'll show you a little behind the scenes footage that the movie theaters aren't going to show you. When you're infiltrating an area like this, what you're going to want to do is turn every corner and shoot with as much angst as you can. You can see in any movie I'm in when I come around a corner. I learned that in Japan some 20, 30 odd years ago. Something that I taught Anderson Silva in that UFC fight. Without me, Anderson Silva likely would have lost that fight.
Hey, Mr. Seagal, you've allegedly had previous run-ins with Jean-Claude Van Damme. And what do you say to the critics that claim he'd best you?
Well, I say they're not much critics, are they? I'd say they're phony tabloid artists that just want to rise out of someone. You can see that his physique and my physique are of no comparison. His physique and my physique are his physique. Jean-Claude, it's show muscle. That's what it is. It's all show muscle. Would you really critique a cop? If you knew I was a cop, would you still be throwing these criticisms?
I don't think so.
Go ahead, throw an arm out at me. Throw an arm out. See? Defenseless.
Okay.
You're defenseless. Do something against
Okay.
it. Skeptics say that I wussed out and gave the Mafia $500,000. Little did they know I beat the Mafia, all of them there at the time, and they gave me $500,000. It's easily misconstrued. Oh, I didn't know you were still there. I'm just kidding, of course I did. Some would peg me as a god. Some, you might not credit them very well. People, maybe the Dalai Lama, said I was a god. So, you could say he's wrong, but you're not the Dalai Lama, so I'd like to see any man try me. I'll prove him wrong just like I did Sean Connery on the set of Octopussy. When he came at me with his 3rd-degree black belt in karate, and I showed him that Aikido stood the test against it. He came to me, and I broke his fucking wrist. That was at his own ale. That was at his own doing. He knew what was happening when he engaged me. He knew the superiority of Aikido. So, Pretty much, to make a long story short, you could cut all this out and just have this. I am a god. And if you deny me, I'm just a cook too. And I'll boil you.
I'm just a cook.
Man, it's hard. It's hard being Steven Seagal. I mean, when you live a life that dangerous, and you're that morbidly obese, and you're that old, it's hard to keep these claims up. But somebody's gotta do it.
You didn't see anything, you didn't hear anything, and you don't remember anything.